So for some analysis, let's bring in Charles Bordeleau, former chief of the Ottawa Police Service, now a public safety consultant. And Charles, let's begin with that deal brokered today between the protesters and the mayor in Ottawa. Beyond getting a meeting, we're not sure what expectations the protesters may have. And so I wonder, do you think this is going to complicate matters for the police?
Well, I think it's a positive thing. If they achieve everything that has been outlined by the mayor in that letter, and I'll believe it when I see it, it'll be a positive thing from a policing perspective. One, it's going to finally take those trucks out of the downtown core where the residents live. So for the residents' perspective, it's going to be a significant achievement around reducing the number of incidents that are taking place in the core. So that's a positive thing there. The second piece is it's going to reduce the footprint, and it's going to narrow the perimeter down to a very confined area on Wellington Street, which is a good thing for police because they'll be able to focus and concentrate specifically on that area while still maintaining some presence in the neighborhoods that are impacted.
There's been a lot of criticism, as you know, directed towards your former police force, including from the former Toronto chief, now a federal cabinet minister. Why do you think the Ottawa Police Service hasn't moved in yet?
Well, there's been a lot of finger pointing around this, and it's not very helpful. I think people should collaborate, they should cooperate, and they should work in a cohesive manner towards one specific goal, and that same goal should be to end this thing. And clearly, the Ottawa Police Service is the lead agency in affecting the law enforcement role in this type of event here. So I'm hopeful that the police service will achieve success, but they can't do that in isolation of all the partners that are around the table.
There's been a video of an OPP officer expressing support for the protest. A lot of people have seen the video. Here's an excerpt.
I get what you guys are doing.
I know.
I support you guys 100%.
Thank you.
All right.
That's what we like to hear.
So,
awesome.
I haven't been to Ottawa. A lot of us are.
Yeah.
Heard nothing but great things for a protest. Everybody's
Wonderful.
very polite, very thankful.
Yeah.
We
keep her peaceful.
Now, we haven't been able to reach or identify the officer, but assuming that he is indeed an OPP officer, as a former police chief, what's your view of that video? Very
disappointing. And I see the OPP has messaged out that they are following up on that member and will conduct an investigation. First and foremost, police officers need to remain professional. They need to be neutral. And for him to indicate that he's heard nothing but great things about the protests in Ottawa is totally wrong, because it's been a nightmare for our police service and it's been a nightmare for our residents and businesses. So that type of statement and encouragement for demonstrators to come down to Ottawa and live it up and have a great time, not helpful at all.
Just 30 seconds left. Some people on Twitter, for what it's worth, have said he's engaging with them, he's friendly, he's exercising his free speech. What's your view on that?
As a police officer, you have to remain professional, neutral, and not show any of your biases. So from my perspective, those comments are inappropriate. I understand engaging with the driver, engaging with them and having a conversation, but when you start expressing your personal views and encouraging somebody to go to Ottawa and commit a criminal offense, which is what people here are doing right now, is unacceptable.
And you say that as a former longtime police officer and a former chief of the Ottawa Police Service. Charles Bordeleau, thank you very much again for speaking with us.
My pleasure.